Last week we had the death of civil rights icon Linda Brown, and it's really given us an opportunity to look at the impact she had and the court case that bears her name. My name is Wes Hickey. I'm the director of the School of Education at the University of Texas at Tyler, and this Weekly 5 we want to talk about Linda Brown. Now, Linda Brown was a young lady who was having to take a bus and go to a school a long ways away because of the concept of separate but equal when it came to schools. Her dad decided at one point that the school down the street was a place where she needed to be, ended up taking her to the school, was denied admission because she was black. The thing is that the school where she went previously was a great school, did a lot of good things for the students that were there, but the dad just simply said, this is wrong, that we ought to be able to go to the school that is right here in our neighborhood. And so when it was denied, it ultimately led to the court case of Brown versus Board of Education. And what Brown versus Board of Education, when it ruled that separate but equal was inherently unequal, it overturned the Plessy v. Ferguson case from 1896, which allowed for separate facilities for black children and white children. The truth of the matter is that when you look at this case overall, is that the education that the kids were getting in this school in Kansas, in which Linda Brown went, was very, very good. In fact, one of the things is that many of the students there thrived because they had role models, they had individuals there that made a big difference in their lives. And even to this day, it has been shown that if young African American children have role models that look like them, they oftentimes do better in GT courses, they oftentimes academically thrive, and it's a very important thing. And frankly, Malcolm Gladwell looked at the original case and said that a lot of things right there, or hypothesized that a lot of things were done incorrectly. We were making children be a part of adult problems. And the thing is that he states that it would have been much better if we had integrated our teaching force first and then integrated children second. Because what ultimately happened is that as they began to move the black children into the white schools and integrate those, is that all of the black teachers ended up being fired because they didn't need as many teachers as what they had overall. And that had a huge impact and a huge adverse negative impact on the little children that were coming through there and being in the schools. And so kind of an interesting area right there, and I'll leave a link to be able to talk about that later on, but the idea of making the young African American children move into and integrate in these schools and be a pawn in the adult problems of the time before integrating the teachers ended up creating some problems overall. Tell me what you think in the YouTube comment section. Let me know. And as always, here at UT Tyler, let us know what we can do. And remember to inspire and educate, be an architect of human potential.